All right, man, just check this out. Check it out. Unbelievable. It's just, yeah.
Ride on, Jewel. Let your spirit be free. With the wind at your back and the whole world.
I told you I knew where I was.
Jewel. Let your heart be your guide. In the depths of the thunder, it's your rant and your ride.
All right, so it's been a minute that I've made a video out e-biking. I'm heading towards El Dorado to that new single track that I kind of discovered. It's always been there, right? But and it loops back around, you know, back to the beginning of El Dorado, which is kind of cool. So you go halfway into El Dorado, take the single track out, chase it up the hill, and then it loop back around. Or you could actually go to Brunswick Canyon, which will lead you into East Carson, which is kind of cool too. If I get that far today. Then we'll just be doing the Dayton loop. All right, but you know, it's been a super nice week. Every day I'm like, I gotta get out and do a ride, gotta get out and do a ride. You know, it's cool in the morning, but right now it's, you know, it's in the 70s, so it's 70 something. My friends this weekend, Friday, they took off to go explore where they're gonna camp next week. And I was planning to do that, but I don't think I can because I'm dog sitting for my children because they're going to a vacation trip, which is going to be very nice for them. So I didn't get back over to Beatty. I still may try to do that. I may end up by myself. I had someone interested, but I'm not sure if it'll come about. We'll see. But I lowered this tire pressure in this bike down to 10 pounds each. No, I still don't carry a tube. I should really put foam inserts in them or carry a tube. But you know, they're way heavier duty, more heavy duty than the stock tires, and they weigh a lot more. So yes, it uses more battery, heats up the motors a little bit more because it's pushing weight. They weigh quite a bit more, but anyway, that's my story, and we'll catch you down the road. Just getting a picture of all the colors here. It's my favorite part of this time of year. Huh? Look at that. Right? We're gonna see some of that in El Dorado. But yeah. I love the colors, man. I love the colors. Hallelujah. So, looks like we'll run into either some a dirt biker, or maybe a ATVer. Probably a dirt bike. We'll see. Somebody playing in El Dorado. It's a nice day for it. All right, so speculation again, my loop ride should be coming out this road right here. I do have a video. I rode up that road and then I rode on a road, very rocky road that is right below that D up there on that hill. But that should be the road that my loop route comes around on, or it'll be up a few more turns up here. I think there's another spot that it comes out. And this is the other road that the loop route might come out on, this one right here. And that's probably more probable than the first one I showed you. Well, that's a nice hike. I've never walked in, but I've had to walk out.
Yeah, that's nice.
How far did you go?
Yeah. We just went to the second crossing.
Okay, there's a natural arch in there.
And
Natural arch, rock arch.
oh yeah, is there?
Like you see in Arizona. Yeah, but it's
Oh wow.
it's about 11 miles in. So
Oh wow, really?
yeah.
We're going that, I don't think we've gone that far. Yeah.
Have a good one. Yeah.
You bet, you too. Yeah, you too. Yeah. Nice day.
All right, so we passed a vehicle, maybe dirt bikers, haven't seen them yet. UTV that went up top, and hikers, which is pretty impressive. I think they said they only walked down probably to where El Dorado actually starts. They didn't go that far, but I would totally hike El Dorado. On purpose, not by accident. All right, man, just check this out. Check it out. Unbelievable. It's just, yeah. Okay. But, you know, I didn't really come in to video El Dorado. Just wanted to video the colors. Well, interesting enough, there's a tree across the trail, and you know, we had some major windstorms that blew a lot of things down, but I don't think that this is the direction the tree would have fell, because the wind blows that way. All right, another cool looking area. So I didn't videotape it, but yeah, I totally pitched this battery off in the rocks. So just like I did with the first e-bike I bought and the first trip I made to El Dorado on that, I thought I locked it and didn't lock it. So again, I charged my battery, put it in the bike, thought I locked it and didn't lock it. You can see, you know, lots of rocks in El Dorado, so it's scraped up pretty good. The battery is. Didn't break it. I mean, I'm blaming it on me, but I was going a little bit faster in the section I was riding. I was going faster, so I was banging it, and the battery flew out. Another little treasure cove. Whew, that's the deepest one yet. Yeah, my feet are soaking wet. Those are usually fairly shallow, but no. My feet went underwater in those. Both. Okay. Well, you saw that. That's one thing the stock tires didn't do, is push out, wash out. Even though they didn't have this gnarly of trail. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. This gnarly of knobs, traction. It would never really wash out sideways. You know, because they were very pliable and squishy. They would, and they had little tiny knobs on the side. This has no side knobs. They're just all on the top. Okay, well, we should be getting to the single track section right here. And it shows 3 bars of battery left, but that's been fluctuating a lot. All right. So, interesting trip already, as you can see. Forgot to lock my battery in after I charged it, so it's got good battle scars on it now. Forgot to wear my gaiters to keep my pants tight around my ankles. And, you know, it helps to keep the lower half wet, dry. And, come on, what was the other thing I forgot? I just remembered I forgot it. Oh well. Anyway, I've had this in 2-wheel drive halfway through El Dorado until I figured out I've had it in rear-wheel drive. I can't even talk today. So I've had it in rear-wheel drive till I figured out. And I've been doing that every ride lately. I get into a situation and then I'm going, what's going on with the bike? And then, you know, somehow I'm palming that and switching it to rear-wheel drive only. I don't know, but that's what's going on. So we're gonna head up the single track canyon for a ways. Oh, and I didn't remember, there you go. I didn't remember to turn on my trip tracking. So we're gonna trip track on the single track. Maybe if it works. Or I don't know, it's not turning on. I don't know my stuff anymore. Come on, dude. Thanks. Hit it. On. You ready to go? Go. Go. So, this is, I don't know how much I did videotape already, about 25, 30 minutes, maybe. Oh, it looks like, yeah, motorcycles came in and out of here. See, that's something I never noticed before either. If I would have noticed that before, I would have known the single track was here a long time ago. But I never noticed tracks coming in and out of the single track like that. Never. So that's one reason why for so long I didn't know this single track was back here. This one. There's one a little farther back that way that I've tried 3 or 4 times. Tried it once on the e-bike and ripped one of my seats. But anyway, it looks like maybe those motorcycles are riding this that we saw the truck. Yeah. So we should have some motorcyclists back here. Maybe they went all the way through to Brunswick. See, but me, some of this like this, I just wouldn't do on my motorcycle. I don't feel totally confident enough. So the e-bike, yeah, it's kind of fun because I can go places I wouldn't go on the motorcycle. Close to my house. Okay, keep the front straight. You can go easier. But really, motorcycle, single track guys, enduro guys, they're impressive. I like it. They do this stuff no problem. They eat it up. Oh, let's go do the single track. And I would probably be doing all this kind of stuff if I was a single track wizard. But I'm not. See, and this video will probably be long. Not a 15-minute video because I want to get a lot of this single track. Looks like there's been quite a few bikes back here since I was back here on this e-bike. Looks like they've been traveling it pretty good. There's a trail goes there. There's one. I think I did that one last time, but it just dumps right back out in here, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, probably. Probably I'm wrong. Making it hard on myself. Yeah. Stay straight. Can't do it when you're moving, can't do it when you're sitting still. Okay. Front end is too light. Bounces all over the place. So I should probably put like 8 pounds in the front, right? Keep it stuck to the ground. Okay. Yeah, this would be interesting on a motorcycle. Whew. Gee, dude. Gee, dude. That's the one that comes out and goes back in, not the other one. I did that. I'm like, nope, wrong one. Well, I want to say, I think I'm nearing where I turned around the first time I found this. I think I was just up and around that corner. We'll see. Yeah, so I actually turned around right back there the first time I came down here. Thorn bushes, those can hurt. But yeah, I thought it cruised up around the edge of the... Look at all these thornies. Yeah, I thought it cruised up around the edge up there. But nope, actually came down here in the canyon. Let's see how this turns out. Whew. Yeah. Gee, dude. Yeah. And I think it's only like a quarter of a mile till it comes to a Y. And I believe we want to go right. Going left would take it to Brunswick. Hard to get my feet going on the pedals. Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't single track this on my dirt bike, I don't think. Kind of steep, not super steep, but kind of steep there and just rocks, right? This is the stuff I told you I wouldn't want to ride on the dirt bike. Uphill, rocks. Downhill, rocks. On the e-bike, it's hard. I can't keep my feet on the pedal. Get some pedaling momentum going here instead of eking along. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Trying to keep the front end down. Just bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Looks like a whole group of dirt bikers came through here though. Like more than one, maybe. Woo! One battery bar left, and I'm not up on top yet. I should be getting close to a Y in the road. Why? Why in the road? Because being off the road, you'll be in the creek. Woo! That's nice. Weeds in between my toes. Come on. Yeah. Well, this is probably not a winter time ride. Interesting. Okay, there's the Y. Not how I imagined on Google Earthish. So we're going right. And it's 2-track now. Cool. Okay. And probably gonna swap out the battery here pretty quick. Okay, so we're probably gonna change this battery pretty soon. See what it looks like up here, but since I started the single track, I've only gone 1.5 miles, not very far. And it's pretty dang steep and rocky. There's some nice mellow areas, but yeah. Anyway, it wasn't giving me very much pedal assist, so the battery's on 1 bar, and we'll probably swap that. I got another battery, yep. Then we'll see how far back to the rodeo grounds are. But from my house, we've probably done like 16 miles, 16 and a half. So heavier tires and coming uphill on steep terrain out of this canyon, and yeah, using up the battery quicker. Alrighty. Yes, sir. Alright, so like I said, we got off the single track and now we're on 2-track. I'm on 1 battery bar left, so we're gonna have to swap her up here pretty quick, because the pedal assist is pretty low. Pretty low, Jack. And we're still climbing. Climb, climb, climb. So you can see, of course, the motorcycles came this way or went the other way, but you can see the UTV tracks in here. UTVers. Yeah, pretty funny. Where I rode to the first time I went on this, it was like, oh, pretty smooth, not too bad. And it's right where I turned around where it got lots rougher. Which is cool. Oh, there's a single track right there. Wonder where that goes, or just goes over the hill and back down. There's another one right there. And I think I'm going right. I think all the lefts, that's way more traveled. But I believe they're all going to Brunswick. And I want to loop back around to Dayton. Man, on Google Earth, everything looks flat. Or flatter. There ain't nothing flat about this back here. Nothing. Yeah, well, this direction is going up. And it's gnarly. Well, it's a double track road, but you can see one side of it's washed out, so, and it's steep. So, pretty sure I'm gonna have to do a battery swap to get enough pedal assist to get out of here. Yeah. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I just gotta keep going to the right is what I remember when I looked on Google Earth. But this is steep. Listen to it. I'm not on a motorcycle. But it's, yeah, deep crevices and hot temp 4. Wow. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the way I gotta go to do the loop. Not positive, but pretty sure. Everything I looked at before was go right, go right, go right. But yeah, I might be walking here in a minute. Huh. Crazy. Come on, you extremely old, extreme and old e-bikers. Come on an adventure with me. It'll definitely be adventure. You won't be bored. I promise. Wow. It just keeps going, flipping up, steeper. So, I'm just telling you, probably right off the bat, this isn't a loop that, if this is the right direction, this is not a loop I'd be doing a lot of. It just isn't. I thought it was going to be a nice cruise loop. Yeah, my butt. Do you want to go for a hike today, Jube? Well, I didn't think I was, but... Okay, so I don't know. Can't really see how steep this is. I got the bike leaned into the mountain. But bike battery and camera battery died at the same time, which is good. And I'm not at the top yet. I think I'm close, but... I never expected this to be this steep and crazy. Of course I'd try it. But you can see what I'm coming up. I mean, come on, I came out of that valley, right? So you can see the hills over there. I can hear UTVs in the canyon. They're probably going down the 2-track. I don't see any UTV tracks here, just motorcycle. Looks like they were spinning the whole way up. Yep. UTVs going down Brunswick, maybe. So, 2 miles even from El Dorado Canyon to where I am right this second. I checked. Made sure my battery was locked in. Whatever. See if we have a little full battery. Good, you charged it. Be great. I didn't even check the battery before I left the house. Could have been a dead battery. Okay, so we're gonna, that would have been great. Come up here and go, oh, the battery's dead. So this is really steep, guys. I don't know, I might have to walk it. You know, the front tire, that front wheel drive tire's just spinning. Looks like we're close to getting out, but I can't put weight on the front wheel. Gee, dude. This is crazy gnarly. And it's probably gonna be the same going down the other side, right? I'll probably be walking down. Had to try it to find out. But I know I won't be going right again. Don't do that. Not right. Maybe right, then left. I know going left just goes to Brunswick. Okay, so it looks like we're crawling out here. But could be just as steep going down the other side. Woo! Oh. Okay. We're on the top of something. I don't know. On Google Earth, it didn't show all these trees. It looked like it went to a clearing. So I might be going the wrong way. I do have a signal. Jeez. Nope, going the wrong way. Yep, this goes to a dead end, it looks like. Yeah, I was supposed to go down. I was supposed to go left and then a little farther right. This goes nowhere. This goes right there. Nowhere. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just out. I didn't have a signal a while ago, so I couldn't pull that out. I got a signal now, but if you're wondering. No, I didn't map it out first. You know, I'm Mr. Adventure. That's my middle name. You know that. Rant and ride. Rant, adventure, ride. Okay, so now we gotta go down that steep butt stuff. So, I'll probably be walking it down. So, I had to pass the first right and turn at the second right. I'm above it. Oh, sweet. Think I see a roadway out over there. Anyway, this is what adventure is. Right, I climbed a hill I didn't have to. I climbed a steep hill I didn't have to. Well, like I said, you can't see how steep this is. And I'm not crazy to just freewheel it, get my tire in one of those ruts or grooves, even though fat tires, I say fat tires, same size as a motorcycle tire, I guess. That's probably a single track over there that washed out. Okay, just riding where I don't need to. I came up this hill. That's all about adventure, you know, for seniors. Senior exercise. Climb the steepest hill you can that you don't have to. Woohoo! I'm cheating, right? All you other mountain bikers, I'm cheating. He's cheating. Oh, bro. I am cheating. Woohoo! Okay. All right, dude. Alrighty, crossroads again. So don't make the first right, or actually this is the second right. Do not make the second right. That goes up to the top of that hill and dead ends. Goes nowhere. So there's going to be another right up here. So right, pass a right, and so the third right you take, I guess. So you take the first right, come down past the second right, and go to the third right. Should be the right. Okay? Huh? The right. Let's do the right. Okay, so this should be the third right. Right? So again, that goes to Brunswick Canyon. This you can get to Brunswick Canyon also. Keep turning on my headlight. Turn all this shit on, okay? Should be a red light up here that tells you headlight's on. You're using battery. But anyway, that goes to Brunswick. This should go to Brunswick also, but it also loops around back to the rodeo ground area in Dayton. So I heard a UTV on this just 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Let's see how smooth this stays. Looks fairly good so far. All right, so Dayton Valley, yeah, way over there. So I came up the canyon. There was a right-hand turn right back there, and I think that one's goes directly back towards El Dorado Canyon. Might have been the one I wanted to take. This one shows that it goes back over towards Dayton. Straight ahead where my finger is Virginia City. So that's Dayton Valley, but Dayton is probably like right down in that area, right? So we're gonna go down here a little bit. We gotta veer right. And we'll see where we come out. I mean, what's the worst, right? What is the worst? Tell me. Yeah, we walk home. You old guys can't do that. You nearly 70-year-old guys can't be doing that. Yeah. You can't be that far away from home out in the mountains and walk home. You can't do it, you old coot. All right, so yeah, that might be Mound House right there. I thought Dayton was going to be there, but where I showed you Dayton Valley. So that's Carson, Mound House, Virginia City, and we're going the right way to Dayton, but I might have had to take that road farther over that way. I know when I looked it up on Google Earth, they showed like 2 or 3 different little roads that look like you could get back into El Dorado. So one tied into that single track that I knew about coming out of El Dorado, so it looked like the connection to that. Then there was one that actually came right down at the beginning of El Dorado where I showed you earlier on the video. So there's supposed to be a road veering off of this going right. I don't think I passed it. I'm going to be pulling out my phone a lot. I got plenty of battery. Which I'm uphill, right? So most of what I got to do is downhill. So even if I was out of battery, I wouldn't probably have too many hills that I'd have to walk up. Like this one. No. A lot of rock formations back here, though, I've never seen because I've never been on this backside in the hills. You know, in El Dorado, you're down in the canyon, so this is cool, something new. All these little rock outcroppings is pretty cool. I mean, they're just all over, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this just turned into some pretty gnarly stuff. So, what goes down's gotta go up, right? So I'm going down in this canyon. And it's gotta go up and out another side, so might be pretty steep getting out of here. Yeah. Huh. So I could be walking back up this. Yeah. Let's see what we got ourselves into. Fun, fun, fun. I don't know, something cool better happen here. I mean, it's all right to do this kind of stuff once. I don't think I would be like doing this loop a lot of times, because you know it's I don't know what time it is, but I think I left at 12:30, maybe 12:45, and it feels like it's probably 4 o'clock. I think I have to empty my shoes out. I've got pine needles and sticks in them. Gee. Well, you can see, forgot the cameras on, you can see that UTV crowd's back here playing, so they've got a lot of fun areas to play in. Yep. Alrighty, my 68-year-old senior birthday ride. Huh? Check it out. What better could you ask for, huh? Look at this. There's Dayton. I'm trying to get to Dayton. Going down these Rocky Mountains. Hey, 68-year-olds don't do that kind of stuff. What are you doing, you crazy old man? Ah! Isn't this what e-bikes are for? Yeah, Mount House. Oh my goodness. See now if my dirt bikes could do this, they're capable, but I wouldn't trust my capability on a dirt bike. The e-bike, yeah, no problem. I'll come play in this on an e-bike, but my dirt bike, no, that's not me. You guys who come up here on your dirt bikes, you're the bomb. If I would have started off when I was younger, doing all crazy single track and stuff, but I was in Vegas, right? Doing desert. I was riding desert, bro, desert. Go as fast as you can in the desert. Right there's my crossing. Oh my goodness. Right here. Well, I think I'm going to lower the air pressure in the front tire down to 8. I don't think, because it skids too easily. The knobs are so big that, you know, it slides out, it skips out. I think 8 pounds in that will make it better, make it stick. Not as important, not like it's going to get a pinch flat, right? All the weight's on the back tire. So we'll be going to 8 pounds in the front and keep the back one at 10. Right now it seems like it's doing okay at 10 pounds. This is cool. Just, hey, you guys want to come out for a nice, easy mountain bike ride? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. You's a funny guy, Jude. Just go back and forth, back and forth. Good. Okay. Paddle, Jude, paddle. Paddle, bro, paddle. You got it. Oh, it's so sandy. Yeah, see that? Yeah, they stiffer tires like to slide better than those balloony stock tires. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's cheating. He's cheating. Ooh. Oh, too fun, dude. Too much fun. My birthday ride. Happy birthday to me. Okay, so I said at the beginning of this video, my rant, this rant is winter is upon us. I mean, it's super nice days this week for winter, but winter is upon us, so ramp up your exercise for winter. Ramp it up, Jack. I know, because we can't do as much as often as we want. Woo! Front tire sliding. You know, the stock tires actually worked really well for most stuff. You know, I can tell, of course, like going uphill, you know, these tires have more traction, but you see they slide out way easier than the old stock tires. The balloony, marshmallowy tires, they stuck. They did a better job without sliding out sideways. But as far as traction going climbing hills and stuff, you can tell, you know, these got a much better bite and pull. But stock tires were impressive. I'm gonna lower this tire pressure on the front maybe when I get home. Just like I said, put it down about to 8 pounds because I don't think you're gonna get pinch flats or anything like that on the front tire. There's not really any weight on it, and it'll give it a fatter footprint, so it won't slide out as easy. You know, that's the only thing was I was looking for tires that had some side knobs right here, just when you get this keeled over, you know. And I did find a pair that had some like side knobs. I didn't really care for the way the center knobs look because they were like bars going across. Okay, I guess I'll turn this off momentarily. It's all new stuff, right? New stuff you guys wanted to see and celebrate my birthday. Yeah. This is this is just awesome. Rock Gardens. Rock Gardens. Rock Gardens. Okay. Oh. I mean, really, to me, it looks like we're pretty close to El Dorado because there's top of Como right there. And then Como Road would be down behind that little mound, and El Dorado, I mean, I'm not kidding you, we should be maybe baby, ow, boy, hitting my ankle on those pedals, that's smarts, bro, smarts. I mean, I would almost tell you like we're dropping back into El Dorado. However, not but, however, that's just a perspective. I might lower that front tire pressure before I get out of here. I might do that right now. I mean, really, Jack. Is that El Dorado right there? Is it? Am I in El Dorado? No. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty darn close. Whoa. Dude. Dude, I gotta be right above El Dorado. I gotta be like dropping down on into El Dorado. I'm not kidding you. It's right there. Is it? No. No, that's not El Dorado, because El Dorado has all those orange trees going up the middle. I think we're one canyon over. One canyon over, Jack. I really do want to lower the front tire pressure and see how that acts. Oh, one of my favorite songs. These eyes cry every night for you. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I think I'm one range over from El Dorado Canyon. Because El Dorado, unless I can't see them yet, but El Dorado has all those orange trees going up the middle of it. Okay, get my feet on the pedals. My light's on again, burning battery. I'm good at hitting all these buttons over here. Click, 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 click. All right, going back uphill. I don't think that's right. Huh. I didn't see any other roads turning off though. Huh. Weird. Let's see here. I was feeling good about heading towards Dayton. Now, there's Como Road over there. So we're going back up out of the canyon, huh? Weird. See if I can figure this out. Okay, well, goes up. Yeah. Well, that's it. I guess it goes up, maybe goes back down, or goes across that ridge right there. Yeah, so I shouldn't have stopped where it did. You know, I stopped right there. I only had 20 more yards of steep to get to this, but it might be steep over there. See, the road goes around and up over there. Looks like it gets kind of, I don't see rocks, but it looks like it gnarly steep. We'll see. I'm telling you, even walking this thing is exercise. Just walking it. I'm just getting a workout for winter, right? Oh yeah, this is, yeah, I could be walking out. This is getting pretty steep here. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Steep, steep, steep. Yeah, that road over there is steep. Okay, well, looks like we might be doing some walking. These darn shoes aren't really hiking shoes. The tread on them kind of stinks. You know, my 5-finger shoes or my traction shoes, they don't slip in this stuff. These shoes aren't completely slick, but yeah, they don't have, they have square blocks on them. See, this would be too steep, yeah, for me to pedal up. I'm pretty sure. Probably get up to here, maybe. Yeah, I might be walking up the other side. Looks like. So, you know, on Google Earth, it looks real flat. Oh yeah, this is gnarly, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be walking out of here. Dude. Scooby Dooby Doo. Good job, Juba. Good job. Happy birthday to me. Now it's gonna get steep. Yeah, real steep. Holy smokes. That's pretty good. Woo! Pretty darn steep. Okay, well, I'm on the top of that little hill. I rode pretty far up that thing, which I'm proud of. I only had like 25, 30 yards left, but I walked it. Hopefully this is gradual here. Could be another steep downhill, but we're working our way right back over to there. Oh yeah, I was trying to get a little bit of water. Exercise is life. Besides Jesus. Well, yeah, really. You know, my other road that dropped into El Dorado, I think went along that ridge, which looks a lot flatter. I can see a road over there straight across from me, but it looks steep, you know, steep with trenches in it, grooves. Looks like maybe the last hill I gotta climb to get out of here. Will I do it again? Maybe. I might try a different way out after I get off the single track, though. Maybe into Brunswick and around to Mound House. But anyway, it's an adventure. It's always an adventure. Hallelujah. Okay, so, yeah. I lowered the tire pressure a couple of pounds in the front. I can tell the difference already. It's just staying planted. You know, these tires are come on, give me a camera, dude. You know, it's got to be like 4 o'clock, I think. Maybe later. Oh, wait. What did I see? Come on. I just been riding and having fun. Yeah, 4 o'clock. 4:17. So I'm pretty good. I mean, we're going down in this canyon, and I saw the road coming out of it. You know, it's pretty steep. Not super steep coming down, but it's probably going to be steep going out. All right, so I mean, the front, you know, with these knobby tires, it still bounces around on the rocks. You know, that's the characteristic of stiff knobby tires. But I got it just above 8 pounds now in the front, and sticking a little bit better. I don't think the other side was this rocky going out. I could be wrong, but looks, if it is, I'll be walking out, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be coming this way again anytime soon. Not till next spring, but you know, I'll probably go try to find a different way, because there was another road following a ridge over there that actually dropped back into El Dorado Canyon. I think this is supposed to come out closer to the entrance of El Dorado, not falling into El Dorado. So, ouch. I don't know, any dirt biker that rides this back here, you are tough, dude. I can go through El Dorado, but this is what I'm talking about. I wouldn't ride dirt bikes up these rocks, uphill, steep uphill. The e-bike's bad enough. You know, and I can only pedal so far before the front end gets knocked out and I fall off. So, see, I looked at this canyon on Google Earth before and I was like, is there a trail that goes up this canyon? Because I think I saw this road right here. And, you know, that might be single track, right? So that single track, motorcycle guys are taking that over. Could be. You guys are tough, dude. You guys are tough. This is cool stuff over here, I tell you. El Dorado, I mean, it's slow going, right? But all the stuff I just did, I mean, it's even slower going, just creeping down steep rocky hill inclines. It's one thing to ride flat across rocks, and it's another thing to ride up and down steep rocky stuff. See, I don't know if I'm gonna get very far on this. Well, I think that front tire's helping out a little bit with the lower tire pressure. Not slipping as much. Still gonna slip because it has those knobbies on it. Like I always say, I should sleep good tonight, but that isn't always the case. Sometimes when I do this exercise, I don't really sleep at all. My mind's going crazy, like, there's another hill. Whoa. Gotta go down that hill, gotta go up that hill. Yeah, that front tire's sticking better. Okay, now there's two roads here. Let's see. Yeah, so that one goes up and out. I mean, I don't mind going to Mound House if that's where I'm going. Because that's... could be steep. It looks rocky there at the bottom. All right. Well, interesting ride. Totally looks like I'll possibly be coming out at Mound House. Maybe. Because that's Mound House. Dayton's over yonder. So totally, yeah. Going up direction. Super steep. Rocky. Super steep, rocky hills. You know, this has got to be going down to the river. Yeah, there you go. Carson River. It's got to be going down the Carson River.